You know when you can't get that perfect lip color and you keep like mixing 50 different lipstick to try and get that exact color you want, and you know in your head you have that color in your collection somewhere, but you just can't choose which one? That's me right now. I probably have like 5 different lipsticks on my lips right now. We're gonna get there though. We'll find that perfect shade. Everyone, it's Emily. Today's video is going to be a very exciting makeup haul. I have been accumulating a ridiculous amount of makeup and I feel like it's going to be a struggle to include them all in this haul video, but I'm thinking since I have been accumulating these for the last couple of weeks, months, I will be able to give you some reviews for some of them, and the other ones I may include in like haul update type of videos, so hopefully we'll have time to at least show everything. But yes, I need to like get better at this and do hauls more often and then be able to include reviews and everything in updates, but let's do this. I have been on the hunt for that perfect mustard eyeshadow and I kept finding myself, I don't know if you do that, I look at makeup palettes that are coming out and I literally want to buy them because there's that one pop of color which is ridiculous. So I decided, you've been looking at all the mustard everything, like literally mustard everything, why don't you buy one single eyeshadow? So that's what I did. I got this one from NYX. There's no number in the back, so I will just be linking everything down below, but it's perfect. I find myself like wanting to get certain palettes because of certain colors, but then you get them and they're not matte, they have like glitters in them, or the formula just sucks. Not this one, perfectly matte, very pigmented. I had no issue, like I didn't even have to build it up under my eyes, and I think it looks great and it's exactly what I've been looking for. I will definitely be looking at more of these single, I think those are the single pros. I again will link that down below because I can't remember now, it's been a while, but I'm super happy with this and I like the formula, so I will be looking at more of them because this is good. And I'm sad because I was like, oh, I can match today, but you can't even tell, so maybe I should like stand weirdly the whole video so you can see that I match. And why am I happy that I match? I don't know. Do you do this too? Because I feel like a grandma, because you know how people used to like match everything, the whole outfit was like blue. Let's continue with things that I'm wearing because you can see them in action and you might see that glow. Like that glow is from this. This is the new Milani Strobelight. This is the 01 Afterglow color, and I have been looking at Milani stuff. It's so hard to find around me, but I went to Ulta and I got a bunch of stuff. And this is one of the things that I knew I needed in my life. And this is, first off, this is beautiful when you just look at it. And I've been using this and the pattern seems to be, you know, holding on pretty well. So you don't have to be too scared to use it. And the color is just perfect. I find myself struggling during the winter especially to try to find highlighters that are not too like yellow, too gold, or too pink, and it's just hard to find the perfect color. And this one is just white enough that it looks gorgeous, but there's still that a little bit of like shimmery champagne color in there, and I really like it. I've been using it a ton, and I know it's not white to the point that I won't be able to use it also during the summer, so we're good here. Definitely recommend it. Very, very smooth highlighter. There's no chunks of glitter. I feel like highlighters, I need to do a video on highlighters because it goes in like super natural, like almost matte but like glow from within, and then you have that like glowy like sheen shimmery type of color, then you have like metallic frosty one, and then you have glitter that I don't want in my life. But this is like that second step, like that glowy with a bit of sheen shimmer, but it's not like straight up frosty. So I love this. It looks amazing on a daily basis. I feel like on camera it looks maybe a bit more intense, but it looks really great in real life. Would recommend. I know they have a few colors, but I think this is the only one that will actually work for me, but very happy with it. I've been giving myself permission to actually buy more blushes. For a while I was on a no buy for blushes because girl is hoarding them and I really like them. And I keep repurchasing the exact same color in every brand, but you know what? I've accepted that it's a thing for me and we're okay with it now. So I bought a few more and I'm so excited to talk about these because LA Girl came out with so many great colors. I have 3. I am feeling the need to go back to Ulta and just hoard all of them. But I keep finding myself super like pleasantly surprised with LA Girl products. I love their like stick highlighter. Actually, just this color. This is the luminous one. The other one's but this color, amazing. Definitely recommend it. And they're so affordable, but they're so good. And you get so much product in those blushes. So, enough blah blah, Emily. Just go straight up to color you're wearing, which is, well, would you be, look at that. Shocking, but it's the boring color. They look amazing. I'm wearing this right now on my cheeks, and I feel like it looks a little bit more mauvey in the pan than it does on my skin tone, but you know, It will always depend on your skin tone. It might look a little bit more mauvey if you have a like really warm undertone. I'm pretty like neutral cool, so it definitely looks a little warmer, but it's so pretty. It makes me feel like, oh, it's starting to be like winter but closing to like spring. I love it. It's very matte but not flat. It doesn't have any glitter or anything in there. It's very, very natural. And even though it's pigmented, it's not ridiculously pigmented. I feel like, for example, Wet n Wild can sometimes be a little too much. I have to be so careful. Not an issue with this. I've been applying it actually with one of the new Wet n Wild brushes. This is the P70, and it's a pretty dense brush. And I have been applying it, and I don't have to be too careful, and it does blend very evenly. It doesn't look patchy at all, and I do like a good amount of blush, but I mean, even then, it's not looking too crazy even on camera. So we're good. Love this color. It's definitely the most neutral color, which I didn't even say a name. Good thing I didn't have coffee today, but this one was just Playful. The next one is also one of the most neutral shade that they have, and it is Just Natural. And this one is a little bit lighter, a little bit more peachier, and it's going to be, again, really, really gorgeous. I feel like this one is on the verge of being a bit white-based, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you are more tan or deep skin tone, but if you're a lighter, I definitely recommend this one. And then the other one is the Bright Fun color. I got Just Peachy, and this one I will probably have to use a lighter hand, but it was just too pretty. I needed to own it, and online they have a few more colors too, so I may have to hoarder a few color. You know what I did? I said hoarder. Yeah, my brain is telling me something here, but yeah, definitely recommend these. They're great. I ordered a few things on YesStyle, which is just a Asian website. They have a bunch of Asian skincare and makeup and clothes and everything, and I had to own these. I had to. They're so adorable. Those are from Moly, I believe. Yes, those are the Petite Bunny Gloss Bar, and I have the shade 5, which is one of the many lipstick I'm wearing right now. I changed my lipstick 50 times, but currently I'm wearing the Tarte Beach Babe, which is just a nude lipstick, and I put a little bit of this on top because my lips are pretty pigmented. So if I just wear this on its own, which I did in my top 5 favorite mascara from Drugstore, I will link that if you want to see it. But if you want to see just that on my lips, it's going to be in that video. But it's just a gorgeous peachy lipstick, and currently there's a bunch of the other lipstick on it. But I feel like we've all been less into mattes and more into gloss, which I'm living for the summer. It's going to be beautiful. And this is the shade number 5, which is a peachy color. And the best part, they smell all different. I only have 2 shades, but they smell different. And this one definitely smells peachy, and it's really comfortable. It's a little bit on the white base side, but once again, I'm loving it. And the other one is number 2, something grape or something. Oh my god, it smells so freaking good. And after trying these, this one is definitely like super clear. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's barely colorful. But I have issues, and I want to hoard things that smell good, but I feel like these are the type of things that are so easy to put in your purse during the summer. You just put them on, and it's like moisturizing, but gives you a little bit of a gloss, a tiny bit of color in this case. But the peachy one is definitely worth the money, and I want to see if other colors in that range will work for me. But yes, between the two, I definitely recommend the peachy one more because there's a little bit more pigment in there, but I really like it. I've been wearing it a ton. Let me put some in categories to go a little faster. So I tested 3 different concealers. I will be doing actually a video about my favorite concealers from Drugstore, so don't worry, I will be going in more details. But first off, I tested this one, which mom has been talking about it. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. One hell of a name. I have the shade C3, which matches me pretty well. So as you can see, it works really well even right now. I feel like during the summer I might need a shade up, but so far my first impression is it definitely is a dupe / alternative to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I do think they're very similar in the sense that they give you a good amount of coverage. I don't think this one gives me as much coverage as the Tarte one, in my opinion so far. And it's also as drying as the Tarte Shape Tape. So if you have really dry, dehydrated under eyes, I don't necessarily recommend it. I've been testing it on and off, and I've been also testing different eye cream. I've been raving about the Mizon eye cream. I love it, and I feel like it makes this wearable, but I think I'm going to be liking this more during the summer whenever my eyes are not absolutely dying from the weather. Who else is ready for summer? There was no more snow, and today there's a snowstorm, so I'm like feeling very summery and trying to like fight this. But yeah, I like it. I don't love it right now, but I'm hoping that it might work once my under eyes are not so dry. My favorite so far has to be this one. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I have the shade number 10. Shade range is shit, just saying it. This one is the middle color. The two of the colors are basically the same color, but a little bit warmer. I really like it. I find it the most moisturizing slash full coverage concealer I have, which I think I'm gonna be like, let's all tweet Catrice and tell them to like get their stuff together and just fix the range of color, because we all need this in our life. It's awesome. And then last but not least, I am torn with this one. This is the Model's Own Cover It Full Coverage Concealer. I have the shade 01 Light, and okay, girl, try this once. I had to press so hard to get something. I thought I had an empty one. I probably need to just contact Ulta and let them know what the hell is going on. Can I have another one? Is it actually the amount of product you get? So I'm not sure. If you have tried this, please let me know. I'm super confused. I find this quite thick and quite sticky. So for most people, I don't think it would be the best concealer for under your eyes. I am liking it on my face right now, and I want to give it more of a shot once summer starts a little bit more. So please let me know. I'm confused. The other concealer I haven't had a chance to try, this is the BH Cosmetic Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I have the shade 102. I like the packaging actually. It has one of those like slanted squeezy tube, but since there's no like, how do you call that? That mushy stuff on top. So I feel like it's a little bit more hygienic. And this one I ordered online, so the color isn't perfect for me. It's a bit warmer than I would like, but I think it might work again during the summer with a little bit more of a tan. But this one seems to give you a good amount of coverage. It's also on the verge of being a little sticky, which probably means it's going to be long wearing. As you can see, there's some great coverage there. I haven't tried it yet under my eyes. I will keep you updated, but it was pretty affordable, I believe. So I'm testing more at under eye concealers, so I will be able to do video reviewing a bunch of them, because I haven't had a chance to try a bunch of drugstore products in a while, so I'm trying to catch up a little bit. Two newer foundations that, again, I haven't had a chance to try because I've been testing so many other ones, but I am dying to try the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer Foundation. Why is everything named so long? But this is the lightest shade that they have, and I'm super confused. This is 00 Light Natural, and I remember, if I remember correctly, when they first came out, they didn't have that shade. People were like, what the heck, there's no light shade, and they brought two more, something like that. And this was one of the other light one, and I've heard it oxidized too, so I think this is gonna be my summer shade. I know I have fair skin, but not that fair, so we'll see. Actually, let me swatch it, because I might as well laugh a little. Yeah, it seems pretty dark and peachy, as you can see, so if it does oxidize, it's definitely gonna be a summer shade for me. And then the other one I haven't had a chance to try, this is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Longwear Matte Foundation. Once again, I got the shade Bisque, which I was thinking this could also be my summer shade. Winter looked like it was done, so I've been really getting summer shade stuff. And this one seems to be a little bit more pink, so that should work better for me. But do you see a difference in color? Kind of crazy. Okay. I've heard so many people rave about the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush, and this one is the color Nude, which is the one everyone was raving about. And I'm gonna say it kind of reminds me a lot of the LA Girl one, in the sense that it says Nude. Well, this one says just Playful, but this one is called Nude, and it looks like a peach to me, but I guess different skin tones. It's a really nice peachy color. Again, kind of reminds me a bit of what I'm wearing right now. I've used it a couple of times so far, and it did seem to last well throughout the day. It's like $5, and you get a huge amount of product too. I like when they come with big pans. There's nothing worse than products that are like tiny, and you're like, how am I supposed to put my brush in there? I want blush. But so far so good. And I did also order the other one, which I haven't tried yet. This one is the color Beloved, and this one, I didn't expect this. Online it didn't look like this. It is way more white base and a lot more pink, but like coral pink. So I don't think I'm gonna get as much use as the other one, but yes, just warning, this is quite white base if you didn't know. I also wanted to try some of the Model Own's highlighters. I've heard great things. Those are the Sculpt and Glow highlighter powder. I have Golden Sand, which is really not gold. Like, this is pink. But it is a pretty nice, like, rose gold color. And I also have the color number 2, which is Peach Pearl, which is even more pink. This one is definitely like pink with almost of a blue undertone to it. They're both really pretty. They are on the dry side, in my opinion. Personally, I don't mind that because I find that they don't explode as easily. I feel like highlighters are always, the softer they are, the easier they are to just die on you. So so far I like them. They're not my favorite one, but they could be worth the money. I do really like the packaging and the little, I get sucked in buying products whenever they have cute patterns, but so far I like them. Not the colors I expected. I also wanted to try some of the eyeshadows from LA Girl. Those are the iLux Mesmerizing, and I got the color Eternalize. And I wanted to test their eyeshadows because I have been pretty lucky with their other products, and I do really like the formula of these. I do feel like their mattes are really good, and the shimmery is a nice shimmery one. I did swatch it, but I will do a close-up because this is pretty crap. But the only complaint I have with this is that these two colors are not different enough whenever I swatch them, and I feel like once they're blended on my eyes, they're a little too close for my taste, but it's just, you know, my opinion. I do want to test them more though because I've only worn them a couple times, but I like them enough that I will probably get more colors because I think they're really great, and they're, again, super affordable. And I have been wanting to test more drugstore eyeshadows. I feel like eyeshadows at the drugstore, that and the cheap products, I feel like they're really hit and miss. I remember too many times buying like $12 eyeshadow palette from drugstore, swatching it and literally trashing it because it was that bad. So this one is good. I'm starting to feel like a hoarder, but I promise this is like over months of buying stuff. I also decided to buy more of the LA Girl Ultimate Lip Liners because I remember liking them. I don't know if these are reformulated or something, but they have like 3 colors at Ulta and they're really pretty. Says the girl that I haven't even used them yet, but I just got these. Because it reminded me some of the Bare Minerals. Like, look at this. How freaking exact is that packaging? Dupe alert. Packaging is exactly the same, and I wanted to see if the color was the same because, oops, I don't know why the top stayed there. But the Bare Mineral ones, I don't know if they were limited edition or something, but I can't find them, and I love the color Trilled, which is like my lips but better. But I think that this color, which is mauve, Enduring Mauve, is really close to it. Okay, maybe not, but it looks beautiful. Let me just try the other one. Maybe this one will be closer, but the formula, I wanted to test that it was close because the packaging is so exact that I'm like suspecting that this might be a dupe. If I can open it. It's so bittersweet whenever packaging is like this hard to open, because the good news is nobody's gonna open it in the store and just literally just have fun smashing it and then putting it back. But then when you get home, it's also hard to open. First world problem. And this one is the color Nonstop Nude, which is a pretty warm-ish nude. Actually, this would have been perfect for today. I will remember that. But let me compare the Trill color from Bare Minerals, because the packaging is exactly the same. So yeah, it's not exact as you can see. But still, the formula seems to be pretty similar, so I will be comparing them, and I really wanted to find something else because why is it so hard to find? It's so good. By the way, they both seem to oxidize, they're both foundation. So I'm gonna have to wait until I'm a little bit more tan to use them. By the way, the lip liners do stay very well, so it's promising. But again, I'll update you in the update video. I'm gonna include a few more things and then we'll keep the rest for another video because this is getting ridiculously long. But I also wanted to test more of the Physician Formula butter stuff that they have because I do like the butter bronzer. Their products are pretty expensive and I feel like the packaging is a little because it's so bulky, but I get sucked into buying more because the packaging is also catchy and the formula was really good for the bronzers, so I'm here hoping that the blush is going to be just as good. I got the color Plum Rose, which, shocker, is the boring blush color that they have. Let me know if the other colors are good, but I like the little pattern. I like the top, but I just, no. I hate the rest. It's so bulky. And like, I will never, ever, ever use this. Ever. The mirror is cute, but like, why? And personally, I'm not a huge fan of coconut scent, but I know a lot of people like these. It's really creamy. And it's a nice matte mauvey brown, I guess. I'm not sure how I would feel about it on my cheeks. I might actually be surprised because I tend to gravitate towards those, but it's pretty. We'll keep you updated. Last drugstore stuff before I go to the Sephora stuff because really this is getting way too long. And I have been on the hunt for that perfect cool tone brow product. I like my brows pretty cool during the winter and I like them warmer during the summer, and I know we're going towards summer, but I have been looking for years. So I know that Asian brands have a lot of like great products, and I don't know why here, like America, like catch up because we don't want our brows to be orange. We really don't. but you keep offering us that. And I decided to get some of the Etude House drawing eyebrow, and I got a few shades because they're really affordable, and I had to buy them online, and you never know what it's actually going to look like in person. So I'll include swatches so you can actually see what they look like, and you don't need to hunt swatches. So the first one I have is black brown, and it is a cool tone, dark-ish brown. I feel that's the thing. It's either really warm orange brows, or then you have something that is way too dark. I also have a dark gray, which is kind of the like unpigmented black color. So personally I find it's a bit dark for me, but I'm still testing it. And then last but not least, I have gray, which is actually a gray. I feel like sometimes they say gray and it's like not, it's still too warm, but this one is definitely a cool tone. I do like it. Personally, I'm also not a huge fan on the ones that are like triangular. I feel like they eventually like become a little too round for me. But I am still playing with them. I will keep you updated. But so far, I do like the colors more than the ones I've been testing recently at the drugstore because they're always way too orange. Okay, from Sephora, I got 3 things that I will be including in the video. So excited to finally test the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, the Micro Tip. This is super small and pointy, and you might not know, I have a love-hate relationship with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I'm not even going to go into it, but what I liked about it is how precise it is, and this is amazing. I love using it in my inner corner. I feel like I always end up making like a bleh look if I use another different eyeliner. I feel like it's so easy for me to overdo it with the eye shape that I have, but this is really easy to do that for this. I don't mind using it for the rest, but I feel like I prefer just using this for the inner corner, or maybe like the tip of the eyeliner, and then use something else. Most people might not want to use 2 different eyeliners. I don't mind at all. So far so good. I'm still testing it. I only got it a few days ago. So then I needed to get a new Fenty Beauty lipstick. This is the Mademoiselle lipsticks, which that name though. And I tried on the color, which I can't remember the name on top of my head, but it's a pretty dark shade, and I feel like, actually pretty bright shade. It's a like bright pink color. And I feel like the range doesn't have that many colors that will work for me or that I'm looking for, but I like the formula, and I saw this color, and again, something that could have matched me today. And I need to get it. And it is the color Up to No Good, which again, that name made me want to get it. So pigmented, and I almost ruined it, but you also get the FB embossed into it, and it's a great matte formula. You don't get a lot of product, just gonna throw it out there. And the packaging is just amazing, so I needed to get a second color. And then last but not least, I got the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette, and I need to do a tutorial on this because I'm at this point in my life where I keep telling myself, Emily, the last thing you need is another warm eyeshadow palette. But then this one appeared everywhere in social media, and I was like, maybe I do need one more. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. I just got it, so I haven't tested it yet, but it has all matte shade. Kind of same idea as their basic palettes, but the warm side, and all the colors are calling my name. So I cannot wait to use this. Once again, I will be doing a video on it because too pretty not to. I'm gonna end this video right here. I am planning on doing a video about the new Essence stuff at the Ulta. I don't know if all of them are new. Some of them are. Some of them might just be new to Ulta, but I have been testing them for the last couple of weeks, including some mascaras, so I will be including, you know, like close-up and like what they look like on my eyes and everything, and reviews in an upcoming video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section if you want to see some of these videos, some of these products in upcoming videos, and like I said, the ones I haven't tested, I can do an update if you are interested. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss any future videos. I will be putting on the screen the videos that I've done that I recommend you check out, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.